That's a great question. It's probably the number one, whether it's in the propane industry, we're involved in agriculture, we have retail stores. And across all those businesses, people is the number one. Well, people is what's going to separate you from everybody else. So we talk about not how do we attract people, how do we attract great people, and then how do you keep them? Certainly one of the keys right now is, for all of us that we're dealing with is the average cost for employees, whether on a per hour basis, the benefits you need to offer. But it's not all about that. It's also the experience they have, the culture you've created in the organization. We've been able to attract people and retain them fairly well over the last 5 or 6 years. But there's no question that's our number one challenge right now would be how do you find great people? We do pretty well to keep them, but how do you get them? Most surveys you'll read, the number one reason an individual leaves a company is not because of pay. It's the other things that your organization brings to them, whether it's work-life balance, making their interests known, listening to them, responding to their needs, and keeping a safe place to work.
So retaining them, no. We have a great crew. A lot of the guys have been here for a dozen years or so. Getting new guys, we've hired a bunch of younger guys coming out of high school who have no interest in college. So we're training them up, hoping that the culture of our company will keep them. But seasoned techs, yeah, they're very hard to find. Most people are happy where they're at, making good money, they have no reason to leave.
Home Gas has an interesting mix of employees. We do have some different issues that we have to deal with, and the fact that we have a permitting issues, it's not the easiest place in the world to find to be able to work in, and that they're very strict on their immigration policies. So that adds a complexity to finding people.
Bringing in people that aren't actually technicians, as far as getting the advertising done and stuff like that, and knowing on through social media what people are looking for and what draws them in, and creative type people, not just hands-on people, would be pretty helpful.